The first sign of the invasion came through the Deep Space Observatory in Chile. Senior astronomer Dr. James Rodriguez was reviewing routine telescope data when he noticed an anomaly, a cluster of objects moving at impossible speeds past Jupiter. His heart raced as he verified the readings 3 times before making the call to his superior. "Director Harrison, you need to see this immediately," he said, voice steady despite his trembling hands. Within hours, every major space agency on Earth confirmed the same readings. A fleet of massive objects, each nearly 2 miles long, was approaching Earth's solar system in a precise geometric formation. At NASA's Mission Control, Flight Director Natalie Wong coordinated with international space agencies to track the Invade objects. "They're not natural phenomena," she reported to the hastily assembled UN Security Council via video conference. "These objects are changing course in ways that defy orbital mechanics. We're dealing with artificial constructs, ships." The vessel's trajectory brought them first to Mars, where they paused briefly in orbit around the red planet. Remote observation stations captured footage of their crystalline structures, dark and angular against the Martian sky. They seemed to shimmer with an internal energy that made them difficult to photograph clearly. Commander Michael Okafor of the International Space Station provided the first close-up observations as the fleet approached Earth. "The ships appear to be composed of some kind of metamaterial," he reported. "Their surfaces react to light in ways we've never seen before. And there's something else. They seem to be causing localized distortions in space-time." The aliens made their presence known to the general public on a quiet Tuesday morning. Every screen on Earth, from smartphones to giant billboards, suddenly displayed the same message. "Your world has been chosen. Resistance is inefficient. We are the Horizon Collective." In Washington, D.C., Pentagon analyst Jennifer Takeda worked frantically to decode the aliens' transmission patterns. "Their technology operates on principles we barely understand," she told General Richard Freeman. "But there's something odd about how their ships interact with Mars's atmosphere. The data shows unusual energy fluctuations whenever they pass through certain orbital positions." The Horizon Collective's first attack came without warning. Their ships positioned themselves over major cities worldwide, projecting massive energy fields that disabled all military defense systems. In London, physicist Dr. Benjamin Williams noticed something crucial during the blackout. His experimental quantum interference detector continued functioning, recording strange patterns in the alien ship's energy signatures. At the newly established Global Defense Command in Dubai, Colonel Fatima al-Rashid coordinated the world's military response. Conventional weapons proved useless against the invaders' shields, but her team began collecting data on every interaction between Earth's technology and the alien vessels. The Horizon Collective's demands were simple and devastating. They wanted Earth's resources, particularly its water and rare elements. They began their extraction operations immediately, using massive energy beams to drill into the planet's surface. But their mining operations revealed an unexpected pattern. They seemed to avoid certain areas near natural electromagnetic anomalies. Dr. Patricia Mendoza, a geophysicist at the Atacama Research Station, made a crucial observation. "The alien ships exhibit strange behavior when they pass through areas of intense magnetic activity," she reported. "It's subtle, but their energy signatures become unstable, similar to what we observed when they passed near Mars." In orbit, automated probes recorded every detail of the invasion fleet's movements. The data showed something peculiar. Each time the alien ships passed near Mars during their resource transport runs, their energy signatures flickered briefly, as if interacting with something unseen around the red planet. As humanity faced its darkest hour, no one yet realized that Mars, the red planet that had captured human imagination for centuries, would play a crucial role in the invaders' unexpected fate. The Horizon Collective's seeming invincibility was about to be challenged by a mystery lurking in the Martian environment, one that would lead to their inexplicable vanishing. The first phase of the invasion was drawing to a close, but Earth's defenders had begun to notice patterns, subtle weaknesses in the allegedly invincible alien fleet. As Dr. Rodriguez studied new data from his observatory in Chile, he couldn't shake the feeling that they were missing something important about the aliens' strange reaction to Mars. The answer to humanity's survival might lie not on Earth, but in the rust-colored skies of our neighboring planet. Global Defense Command's underground bunker buzzed with frantic activity as Colonel Fatima al-Rashid studied the holographic display of Earth. Red dots marked alien drilling sites, while blue indicators showed the rapidly depleting defensive positions. 7 days into the invasion, humanity was losing ground fast. Another mining operation has started in the Ural Mountains, Lieutenant David Chen reported, updating the display. The Horizon Collective's massive ships hung over extraction sites like dark stars, their crystalline surfaces pulsing with otherworldly energy as they drained Earth's resources. In Moscow's underground research facility, Dr. Viktor Petrov worked tirelessly with his team, analyzing data from the aliens' mining operations. "The pattern makes no sense," he muttered, studying the extraction site's distribution. "They're avoiding certain mineral-rich areas, particularly those with high concentrations of magnetite." Meanwhile, at the International Space Weather Center in Calgary, Dr. Hannah Mitchell noticed something extraordinary. "The alien ships are creating disturbances in Earth's magnetosphere," she explained to her colleague, Dr. Abdul Rahman. "But these disturbances are nothing compared to what happens when they pass Mars. The energy readings there are off the charts." The Horizon Collective's second wave of attacks targeted Earth's remaining military installations. Their smaller craft, which humans had begun calling harvesters, demonstrated devastating new capabilities. They could phase through solid matter, making traditional bunkers useless. However, during one attack in Nevada, something unexpected happened. Technical, Sergeant Marcus Thompson witnessed it firsthand. His underground base, located near an old magnetite mine, was the only facility in the region that the harvesters couldn't penetrate. "They tried 3 times, he reported to command. Each time their phasing technology failed near the mine's entrance. This information reached Dr. Benjamin Williams in London, who had been studying the aliens' quantum signatures. Working with Dr. Patricia Mendoza's geophysical data, they began to see a pattern. "The Horizon Collective's technology relies on quantum phase shifting," Williams explained during an emergency video conference. "But something about certain magnetic fields disrupts their ability to maintain quantum coherence." At the Global Defense Command, Colonel al-Rashid authorized Operation Lodestone, a desperate plan to use Earth's natural magnetic fields as a weapon. Teams worldwide began constructing massive electromagnetic pulse generators near magnetite deposits, while others worked to understand why the alien ships reacted so strongly to Mars's environment. Dr. James Rodriguez, still monitoring from Chile, made another crucial observation. "The alien fleet's energy efficiency drops by 18% every time they pass through Mars's orbit," he reported. "They're compensating by increasing power to their drive systems, but something about that region of space is affecting them." In orbit, Commander Michael Okafor and his ISS crew used their unique vantage point to study the alien ship's behavior. They noticed that the vessels seemed to struggle more with each pass between Earth and Mars, their perfectly geometric formations showing slight imperfections that grew more pronounced over time. The Horizon Collective, perhaps sensing humanity's growing understanding, accelerated their extraction efforts. Their message changed. "Resistance is noting anomalous effects. Harvest operations will be expedited. Completion deadline revised to 3 Earth days." Jennifer Takeda, working with a team of cryptanalysts, decoded hidden patterns in the aliens' communications. "They're worried about something," she informed General Freeman. "Their latest transmissions contain frequent references to field stability and phase lock degradation. Whatever's affecting them near Mars, it's getting worse." Dr. Viktor Petrov's team made another breakthrough. The aliens weren't just mining resources, they were specifically targeting materials that could be used to shield against magnetic fields. "They're trying to protect themselves," he realized. But from what? As the second week of invasion drew to a close, humanity's defenders worked desperately to piece together the puzzle. The aliens' seeming invincibility had shown its first cracks. and those cracks all pointed to Mars. Colonel al-Rashid ordered all available sensors to focus on the region of space between Earth and the Red Planet, searching for anything that might explain the invaders' increasing instability. In the skies above Earth, the Horizon Collective's ships continued their relentless harvesting. But with each passing hour, their movements became less precise, their energy signatures more erratic. Something was affecting them, something they hadn't anticipated when they chose to invade Earth's solar system. The question wasn't just whether humanity could survive until the aliens completed their harvest. The question was whether the Horizon Collective could maintain their presence in this region of space long enough to finish what they'd started. As Dr. Rodriguez watched through his telescope, he couldn't shake the feeling that Mars, the planet that had frustrated human exploration for so long, might hold the key to Earth's salvation. Dr. Hannah Mitchell stared at her computer screen in disbelief. The data from Mars' orbital satellites showed something impossible. "Dr. Rahman," she called across the Space Weather Center's dimly lit laboratory. "Look at these magnetic field readings from Mars." The readings showed massive fluctuations in the Martian magnetosphere, far more intense than anything previously recorded. But what caught their attention wasn't just the strength of the fields. It was their unique quantum signature, eerily similar to the frequency disrupting the alien ships. At the Global Defense Command, Colonel al-Rashid received Mitchell's urgent report during a crisis meeting. "Mars shouldn't have magnetic fields this strong," she explained to the assembled leaders. "Its core is supposedly dormant. Yet something beneath its surface is generating powerful quantum magnetic pulses." Dr. Viktor Petrov's team in Moscow cross-referenced the data with historical Mars missions. "Every probe we've lost on Mars," he reported, "every communication failure, every unexplained malfunction, they all coincide with areas of intense magnetic activity. We've been seeing this effect for decades but never understood its significance." The Horizon Collective seemed to be aware of the growing threat. Their massive ships began adjusting their orbits, taking longer routes between Earth and their resource processing stations to avoid closer approaches to Mars, but even these detours couldn't fully shield them from the planet's influence. Commander Michael Okafor, still observing from the ISS, reported new developments. "The alien ships are showing signs of structural stress," he transmitted. "Their crystalline surfaces are developing microfractures, especially after passing through Mars's orbital path. Whatever's affecting them, it's getting stronger." In London, Dr. Benjamin Williams made a breakthrough in understanding the phenomenon. Working with quantum interference patterns, his team discovered that the aliens' technology relied on maintaining precise quantum states that Mars's mysterious fields were somehow disrupting. "It's like their ships exist partially out of phase with normal spacetime," he explained during an emergency briefing. "This quantum shifting makes them nearly invulnerable to conventional weapons, but Mars's magnetic field generates a counter-frequency that forces them back into phase with our reality." The Horizon Collective's response was immediate and dramatic. They launched a massive attack on Earth's remaining scientific installations, specifically targeting research facilities studying magnetic phenomena. Their message was clear: cease investigation into planetary anomalies. Compliance is mandatory. But they were too late. Dr. Patricia Mendoza's team in the Atacama had already made another crucial discovery. Deep radar scans of Mars revealed vast networks of crystalline structures beneath its surface, structures that seemed to resonate at the exact frequency disrupting the alien ships.
"Mars isn't just generating random magnetic field," she reported excitedly. "There's something artificial down there, something ancient. The entire planet might be some kind of quantum magnetic defense system." In the Nevada facility near the
magnetite mine, Technical Sergeant Thompson and his team began experiments with concentrated magnetic fields. They successfully created a small-scale version of the Mars effect, causing a captured alien device to phase back into normal space-time and disintegrate. Jennifer Takeda's cryptanalysis team decoded more alien transmissions, revealing growing panic among the Horizon Collective. "They're not just worried," she told General Freeman. "They're terrified. Their messages contain references to something they call the Great Barrier, Apparently, they've encountered something like Mars before in other star systems. Dr. James Rodriguez, coordinating with observatories worldwide, detected new energy patterns around Mars. The planet's mysterious defense system seemed to be responding to the aliens' presence, its effects growing stronger with each passing hour. The red planet was awakening. Colonel Al-Rashid ordered all available resources directed toward understanding the Mars phenomenon. "If we can't fight them directly," she declared, "we'll find a way to use Mars's defense system against them. We need to force them closer to the planet." Dr. Viktor Petrov's team made another startling discovery. The crystalline structures beneath Mars's surface matched patterns found in ancient Earth geometries, the pyramids, Nazca lines, and other megalithic sites. What if, he proposed, Mars isn't just defending itself? What if it's part of an ancient defense system meant to protect our entire solar system? As the third week of invasion began, humanity found itself in a race against time. The Horizon Collective's ships were showing increasing signs of instability, but they were also accelerating their harvest operations, desperate to complete their mission before the Mars effect could destroy them. In orbit, Commander Okafor documented the aliens' deteriorating condition. Their once perfect formations were now visibly distorted, their ship's surfaces clouded with spreading fractures. Each passage through the Mars-Earth corridor left them weaker, their quantum fields increasingly unstable. Dr. Hannah Mitchell and her team worked frantically to map the growing magnetic disturbances around Mars. The planet's defense system was building toward something, an event that would either save Earth or witness its final defeat. The question was, could humanity survive long enough to see it happen? In the skies above Earth, the Horizon Collective's mighty fleet continued its harvest. But their invincible facade had cracked, revealing a desperate race between their resource, extraction, and the growing power of Mars's ancient defenders. The red planet held secrets that had waited eons to be discovered, secrets that were about to change the course of human history. The massive holographic display at Global Defense Command showed thousands of alien vessels surging toward Earth in a last desperate push. Colonel Al-Rashid watched as the Horizon Collective abandoned their careful, measured approach for an all-out assault. "They're getting reckless," she observed. "They know they're running out of time." Reports flooded in from around the world. The alien ships were harvesting resources at an unprecedented rate, their energy beams cutting deeper into Earth's crust. But their desperation came at a cost. Their once impenetrable shields flickered and wavered, especially when they passed through certain regions of space. Dr. Hannah Mitchell's voice crackled over the emergency channel from Calgary. "The magnetic disturbances around Mars are reaching critical levels," she reported. "The crystalline structures beneath its surface are resonating at frequencies we've never seen before. Something massive is building up." In London, Dr. Benjamin Williams and his team had retrofitted the city's quantum research facility to amplify the Mars effect. "We've managed to create a localized field that matches Mars's frequency," he announced. "When we tested it on captured alien technology, the results were extraordinary, complete quantum destabilization." The Horizon Collective's response was immediate and devastating. Their largest ships, each now showing visible signs of deterioration, positioned themselves in a new formation. "They're creating some kind of quantum barrier between Earth and Mars," Commander Okafor reported from the ISS, "trying to shield themselves from the planet's influence." But Dr. Viktor Petrov's team in Moscow had anticipated this move. "The more energy they put into their shields," he explained during an emergency broadcast, "the more they resonate with Mars's defense system. They're actually amplifying the effect they're trying to block." Jennifer Takita's decoded transmissions revealed growing chaos in the alien fleet. "Their commanders are divided," she informed General Freeman. "Some want to retreat immediately. Others insist on completing the harvest at any cost. They keep referring to the Great Barrier and something called the Ancient Warning." In the Sci-Fi Atacama, Dr. Patricia Mendoza's deep radar scans showed unprecedented activity beneath Mars's surface. The crystalline networks were pulsing with energy, creating waves of quantum magnetic force that rippled through space. Each wave caused more damage to the alien fleet. Technical Sergeant Thompson's team in Nevada had success with their magnetic pulse generators. By replicating the Mars frequency, they managed to create safe corridors through alien-controlled airspace. The ships can't maintain their phase shifting near our emitters, he reported. They're forced to avoid these areas completely. The Horizon Collective launched a new type of attack. Their ships began targeting Earth's natural magnetic fields, attempting to disrupt the planet's geomagnetic rhythm. But this desperate move backfired spectacularly. They don't understand, Dr. Williams realized. Earth and Mars, they're connected somehow. The harder they push against Earth's magnetic field, the stronger Mars's response becomes. Colonel Al-Rashid coordinated a daring counteroffensive. Using Thompson's magnetic corridors, Earth's remaining aircraft carried powerful electromagnetic pulse generators into the upper atmosphere. Their mission: force the alien fleet closer to Mars's influence. Commander Okafor witnessed the battle from orbit. The alien ships are breaking formation, he transmitted. Their surfaces are becoming transparent in places, like glass catching the light. I can see something inside them shifting, trying to maintain coherence. Dr. Rodriguez, still at his post in Chile, reported new astronomical data. Mars's orbit is becoming saturated with quantum magnetic energy, he said. The space between Earth and Mars is turning into a killing zone for their technology. The Horizon Collective made one final attempt to complete their harvest. Their remaining ships gathered in a massive swarm, their crystalline surfaces now webbed with fractures. They broadcast a final message. The Great Barrier claims another system. The ancient ones still guard their worlds. Retreat protocol initiated. But retreat was no longer possible. As their ships tried to break away from Earth's orbit, Mars's defense system reached full power. The space between the planets lit up with invisible energy, rippling with quantum distortions that tore at the fabric of the aliens' phase-shifted existence. It's like watching ghosts fade away, Commander Okafor described as the alien ships began to lose coherence. Their vessels are becoming transparent, then translucent. Then, they're just gone, leaving behind nothing but traces of exotic particles. Dr. Mitchell's instruments in Calgary recorded the event in detail. The quantum magnetic field is forcing them to exist in all possible states simultaneously, she explained. Their technology can't handle the strain. They're not just being destroyed. They're being unwritten from reality itself. In the Nevada facility, Thompson's team detected a new signal cutting through the chaos, a repeating pattern coming from Mars's crystalline network. Dr. Takeda's cryptanalysis revealed its shocking meaning. This is not your world. This system is protected. The Ancient Ones have not forgotten. As Earth's defenders watched in awe, the mighty Horizon Collective began to vanish near Mars, their ships disappearing one by one into quantum impossibility. The Red Planet's ancient defense system, dormant for millennia, had awakened to protect its solar system once again. Colonel Al-Rashid stood before the holographic display, watching the alien fleet fade from existence. Send everything we have to record this, she ordered. Humanity just glimpsed something far bigger than an invasion. We've discovered our system's ancient guardians, and they're still watching over us.